So good morning students, again welcome back to the class. So what we discussed in the live class, I will be discussing these things again today. So in the last class we discussed regarding atomic mass of elements from atomic number 1 to 20, and I told you that you have to remember these things at least by next week. So today I will be discussing what is the trick, how to remember the atomic mass of elements from 1 to 20. In the last class, I had given you the atomic masses of these things. Then what is the trick? How can you remember the atomic mass of elements from 1 to 20? Okay, so this is a trick. Remember, this is a trick, not any formula. That means you cannot claim anywhere that this has to be like this. So this is only a simple trick to remember the atomic mass of elements from atomic number 1 to 20. Normally we write the atomic number of an element is normally expressed in terms of Z, capital Z. So what is the trick? Now when Z is even means divisible by 2, 2 द्वारा विभाज्य. So when Z is even, what will be atomic mass? Atomic mass will be 2 into Z. So what is the trick? Now when Z is even, atomic mass will be twice of the atomic number. Similarly, when Z, that means atomic number is odd, that means not divisible by 2, ajugma, then what will be atomic mass? Atomic mass will be 2 into Z plus 1. So this is a simple trick to remember the atomic masses of elements from atomic number 1 to 20. Atomic number 1 to 20. That means from hydrogen to calcium. Okay. And this formula fits into 15 elements. Out of these 20, it fits into 15 elements. And that means it does not fit for 5 elements. So if you remember the atomic mass of those 5 elements only, it is not possible to remember all the 20, but you can easily remember the atomic mass of 5 elements. So I will be telling you what are the exceptions, that means which do not fit into this formula. Simply you have to remember these things. Remember first the exceptions. Let us see what are the exceptions which do not fit into this formula. First one, hydrogen. You have to remember atomic mass is 1.008. Hydrogen atomic mass is 1.008. Then beryllium atomic mass is 9. Then nitrogen atomic mass is 14. Then chlorine atomic mass is 35.5. I have already told you why it is 35.5 in the last class. Then argon is 40. Okay, that means out of these 20 you have to remember these 5 only. এই 5টা কেবল মনে রাখলে বাকি 15টা তোমার এই ফর্মুলারে ফিট হয়ে যাবে. So remaining 15 will fit into this formula. Okay, so this is all about the trick to remember the atomic mass of element from 1 to 20, and these are the exceptions which you have to remember. That is hydrogen, beryllium, nitrogen, chlorine and argon. Only you have to remember these 5. Hydrogen is 1.008, beryllium is 9, nitrogen is 14, chlorine is 35.5 and argon is 40. Okay, so this is a trick. Again I am telling this is a trick, not any formula. You cannot claim it. Okay, so next students will try to use this formula for atomic elements having atomic number 1 to 20. So we will check one by one whether it fits into it or not. Gote gote dekhiba ei jo formula kahili for Z is even. When Z is even, atomic mass will be 2 into Z, 2 into atomic number. When Z is odd, atomic mass will be 2 into Z plus 1. So let us check it for atomic elements having atomic number 1 to 20. So we start with this atomic number, then element, then atomic mass. We will check it for 1 to 20. So atomic number 1 element is, so I am writing the symbol only H, hydrogen. So for this, what should be the formula? Now Z is equal to 1, atomic number is 1. It is, or you know, it should be 2 into 1 plus 1. 3, but it is not 3, it is 1.008. So I am rounding it up to show you that it is an exception. I am rounding hydrogen because it does not fit into the formula. कहीं hydrogen टा round करनी ना ये यही formula रे fit हुए नहीं. जो उड़ा round करी भी मन रखिए सोड़ा formula रे fit है नहीं. So because it does not fit into this formula, I am rounding it up. So hydrogen, it should be 3 as per the formula. But what is the actual atomic mass? That is 1.008. 2. Helium, atomic number is 2. Z is equal to 2. It's a even one. So as per formula, what should be the atomic mass? Now 2 into Z, that means 2 into 2, that is 4. So I am putting a tick mark. That means it fits into the formula. ये formula रे पड़ुଛି. Tick mark कहाँ पे मारुଛି? ना जो माने formula रे fit होचंदी. So those who fit into the formula, I am giving a tick mark for them. Then 3. Lithium, atomic number is 3. It's odd. As per formula, what should be the atomic mass? Now 2 into Z, that is 3 plus 1. Kata hochi 7. ठीक अछि, it fits into the formula. Then 4. Beryllium. Beryllium, atomic number is even. So as per formula, atomic mass kata होता है? 2 into 4, किंतु होगा नहीं. कितना होगा? 9. It will be 9. So I am rounding it up. Beryllium does not fit into the formula. Then 5. Boron. 5. It's odd. So as per formula, what should be the atomic mass? Now 2 into 5 plus 1. That is 11. It fits into the formula. 6. Carbon. Even as per formula, what should be the atomic mass? Now 2 into 6. 12. Carbon is 12. Alright, it's okay, it's correct for carbon. Then nitrogen, atomic number is 7. It's odd one. So as per formula, कितना होता? Now 2 into 7 plus 1. That means 15 हवा होता. किंतु 15 हवा नहीं. It would be 14. That means nitrogen is another exception. Nitrogen is another exception. Differentiate करी करिवनी आउटर लिखि दोछि. So it's for carbon, it's for nitrogen. Nitrogen is exception. Okay. Then 8. Oxygen. Atomic number is 8. कौन होछि? Even as per formula केता हो? 2 into 8, that is 16. It fits into the formula. एक बार परचे जानिबो formula रे fit होछि. 9. Fluorine, atomic number is 9 means, or ताले मास कितना हुआ? 2 into Z, 9 plus 1, 19. Fits into the formula. Then 10. Neon, atomic number is even. So what will be atomic mass? Now 2 into Z, 2 into 10, that is 20. So it fits into the formula. Okay. Then again we will go for the remaining ones. Again atomic number. Then element. Then atomic mass. We will start with, if this set up to 10, that means we will start with 11. Atomic number 11 is sodium, Na. So what should be the atomic mass? Now it's odd. So 2 into atomic number 11 plus 1. That is 23. ठीक अच्छी, it's correct. Then 12 is magnesium. It's even. So what should be the atomic mass? Now 2 into Z, that is 2 into 12, that is 24. Fits into the formula. 13. Aluminium. It's odd. So what should be atomic mass? Now 2 into 13 plus 1, that is 27, fits into the formula. Then 14, silicon, Si, atomic number 14 is even. So what should be atomic mass? Now 2 into 14, 2 into atomic number 28. ठीक अच्छी, it fits into the formula. Then 15, phosphorus, atomic number is odd. So what is the formula? Now 2 into Z, that is 15 plus 1, that is 31. Fits into the formula. Then 16, sulfur, atomic number is even. So atomic mass should be 2 into atomic number 2 into 16, that is 32. Fits into the formula. Then 17, chlorine, 2 into 17 plus 1, that means it should be 35. But as you are taking the average mass, it is 35.5. That means it does not fit into the formula and it's an exception. So I am rounding it up. Okay. Then 18, argon. So as per formula, it should be 2 into 18 because it is even. 36, but 36 only next 40. So here comes another exception, that is argon. Then 19, K, potassium. So as per formula, 2 into atomic number 19 plus 1, that means 39, fits into the formula. 20, calcium, even. So 2 into 20, that is 40, fits into the formula. Okay. So this is how we have to remember the atomic mass of element from 1 to 20. So look, which things I have rounded. Code round करछिने ना जो माने formula रे put होना जो माने पढ़ू ना के formula रे को माने I have told you again, hydrogen, beryllium, nitrogen, chlorine and argon. So what you have to do simply, now you have to simply remember these 5 only, the atomic mass of these 5. Remaining, if you remember the formula, when Z is even, atomic mass will be 2 into Z. When Z is odd, atomic mass will be 2 into Z plus 1. And hydrogen, you have to remember it is 1.008. Beryllium, it is 9. Nitrogen, it is 14. Chlorine is 35.5. In the last class, I have already told you why chlorine's atomic mass is 35.5. Now, because you are taking an average atomic mass of 2 isotopes of chlorine, that is 35 and 37. Then argon, it's an exception. It should be 36, but it is 40. Okay. So this is how we have to remember the atomic mass of all the elements starting from atomic number 1 to 20. So students, we discussed regarding atomic mass of element from 1 to 20. Next we will discuss what is gram atomic mass. Now simply it is the atomic mass of an element expressed in grams. So it is the atomic mass of an element expressed in grams. Okay, so this is defined as gram atomic mass. Simply we know how to calculate the atomic mass, how to remember the atomic mass. जहाँ atomic mass है side में ग्राम लगेगा. We will simply add g per gram in to the side of atomic mass. That becomes gram atomic mass. For example, what will be gram atomic mass? Gram atomic mass of hydrogen. Now we know atomic mass of hydrogen is 1.008. So gram atomic mass means we will add simply a gram to the side of 1.008. So atomic mass जहाँ अच्छी side of G लगे it becomes gram atomic mass. Similarly, gram atomic mass of oxygen 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen, 16 G. Okay, so this is how you write down the gram atomic mass of any element. Okay. Then generally a question is asked to find the number of gram atoms in the given mass of a substance or in the given mass of an element. So what is the formula? Number of gram atoms is equal to given mass in gram divided by gram atomic mass. So simply by using this formula, you can solve any question regarding calculation of number of gram atoms. For example, if the question is asked, find out the number of gram atoms present in 36 gram carbon. So we are giving 36 gram carbon. तुमको 36 gram carbon दिया है. You have to calculate the number of gram atoms present in it. Use the formula directly. So what will we answer? The number of gram atoms. Number of gram atoms would be equal to given mass in grams. कितने है? It is 36 gram. 36 gram divided by gram atomic mass of what? The given element carbon. Carbon, you know, atomic mass is 12. Gram atomic mass will be 12 gram divided by 12 gram. So gram will cancel out. It will become gram will cancel out. It will become 3. So answer will be a number only. Remember, answer will be a number only. So number of gram atoms of carbon present in 36 gram of it will be 3. Okay. So this is how we have to solve. Similarly, if you are given 2.016 gram hydrogen, how many gram atoms should be present in it? Solve it and send it to me. Okay. Similarly, if you are given 6 gram carbon, how many gram atoms of carbon will be there? Then see, suppose you are given 2.8 gram silicon. Then how many gram atoms of this will be present? Okay, so these three are being given as assignment. You solve this one and send it to me. Question 1 A, B, C. How many gram atoms of these elements are present in A 2.016 gram hydrogen, then B 6 gram carbon, C 2.8 gram silicon. So use this formula. It's a direct formula, simple formula. Add it, divide it, and remember it will be a number only. It will be a number. It is unit of this gram from lekucho kichana bulbal lekucho. So remember it's a number only. Okay. So next we will discuss regarding isotopes. Okay. So students, at any cost, you have to remember elements having atomic number of elements having atomic number from 1 to 20. 1 ରୁ 20 पर्यंत atomic number ଥାଏ ସମସ୍ତ element ର atomic mass तुमको मन रखिବାକୁ पड़िବ at any cost. So apart from these, two other elements are to be remembered for the time being. Iron Fe, that is 56, iron is 56 and copper is 63.5. Okay, so you have to remember these two in addition. That is Fe iron, on the atomic mass is 56, copper atomic mass is 63.5. Okay, so apart from 1 to 20, you have to remember these two. So for the time being, it will be enough, because when we remember the atomic mass, we can easily calculate the molecular mass, equivalent mass, everything we can easily calculate. Molar mass they will be required. So je porjanto mone rakcho ame akku agi pariba nahi. So next, we are expressing an element in this form. Suppose you are writing hydrogen 1. So I already told you what does it mean. So in this subscript 1 is called atomic number, capital Z. In the superscript it is written mass number, that is capital A. Mass number is written as capital A. Okay. So if I tell you to find out the number of electrons, protons and neutrons in hydrogen, that is H11, how can you calculate? Number of electrons, protons and neutrons in this one. How to calculate? Now for that we have to once again remember what is atomic number. I have already told you atomic number is the number of protons. What is the definition? That is the number of protons. That means equal to P, number of protons. Then what is mass number? That is the number of nucleons. That means the subatomic particle residing within the nucleus. That means neutrons plus protons. Okay. So if you remember what is the definition of these two, you can easily find out the number of electrons, protons and neutrons once you are given the atomic number and mass number of any element. Okay. So in the subscript we are writing atomic number is by default number of protons. So if you question first you have to put number of protons. What is the atomic number 1? That means number of protons have to be 1. So first number of protons, because number of protons is the atomic number. Acha. You know proton is a positively charged subatomic particle. That means for a neutral atom, positive charge jetna thibo, negative charge jetna thiba darkar. So the number of positive charge should be equal to number of negative charges. That means number of protons should be equal to number of electrons for a neutral atom. For a neutral atom, number of electrons is equal to number of protons, because on the whole atom is electrically neutral. Then how to find out the number of neutrons? The formula, look at here, number of neutrons will be A minus Z. That means mass number minus atomic number. Why? Now A, look at A, it is N plus P. A is number of neutrons plus number of protons. And what is Z? P. So N plus P minus P. P will cancel out. It will give you the number of neutrons. So the formula to calculate number of neutrons is A minus Z. That means superscript minus subscript. So that means in this case it will be 1 minus 1. That means 0. So in normal hydrogen, which is known as protium, number of electron is 1, number of proton is 1 and neutron is 0. Okay. So this is how you can calculate the number of electron, proton and neutron in any given element if you are provided with atomic number and mass number. Then look at these two, H12 and H13. So these two are called isotopes of hydrogen. These two are called isotopes of hydrogen because they are having same atomic number but different mass number. So here we can define the isotopes. Okay, so isotopes are defined as any two species having same atomic number but different mass number. So this is how you have to define the isotopes. So these three are isotopes. This is protium, this is deuterium, used as heavy water for retardation in nuclear reactor, and this is tritium. This is tritium. So these two are the isotopes of hydrogen. So from the given data, it is clear that they are having same atomic number but different mass number. So they are called isotopes. So isotopes are defined as any two species having same atomic number but different mass number. They are called isotopes. Then deuterium, it is used in heavy water, in nuclear reactors. Tritium is radioactive in nature and the shortest lived isotope of hydrogen. The shortest, सबटू कम lifespan थिबा isotope of hydrogen होची tritium. So you can be asked the question here, which isotope of hydrogen is radioactive in nature? Answer will be tritium. Or which isotope of hydrogen has the shortest lifespan, shortest life period? Na tritium. Okay. Then we will calculate the number of electrons, protons and neutrons in this thing. Okay. Electron, proton and neutron. Here electron, proton and neutron. Okay. Now look, the atomic number is unchanged. That means number of protons will be 1 in every case. Again it is electrically neutral, that means electron also have to be 1. Okay. So when the atomic number is not changing, number of electron and proton are not going to change. Then neutron, it is 2 minus 1, that is 1 in this case. It is 3 minus 1, that is 2 in this case. Okay. So this is the number of electrons, protons and neutrons in protium, deuterium and tritium. So if you look at here, these three, they have same number of electrons and protons but different number of neutrons. That means it is clear that the isotopes are caused or isotopes arise only due to change in number of neutrons. Isotopes kind of change, na kebala neutron संख्या tel change होची, isotopes are being arised. Okay, so isotopes ro karan kon na change in number of neutrons. It is clear from this data. Okay, so this is all about your isotopes, its definition. Then the assignment for you is, you have to give me another example of isotope other than hydrogen. Hydrogen ko chhadi je kon chota isotopes ro mote example dabo. So you have to give any other example of isotope apart from hydrogen. Okay. Then students, there is another assignment for you. I will write two nuclides. One is argon 1840. That means atomic number is 18, mass number is 40. Another element, calcium 2040. So I have given you these two elements, argon 1840, calcium 2040. Question is question number 3. Is there any relationship between these two? If you know relationship अच्छी की नहीं, you have to look at it and decide. ऐसा देखिए कि नीचे decide करियो relationship अच्छी की नहीं. If yes, जब भी अच्छी, if yes, define the cell. ताको define करो. Define the cell. Okay. So this is the third assignment for you. I have given you two species, that is argon 1840, calcium 2040. Question is there any relationship between these two? यदि अंतर कौन सी relationship अच्छी ना नहीं? If yes, define the cell. जल्दी अच्छी सेटा कौन ताको define कर. If it is there, what is it? And define the cell. Okay. So students, we have discussed enough regarding atomic mass. So we will not discuss it anymore. As I told you, and as I am telling you repeatedly, by the next class you have to remember atomic mass of all the elements from atomic number 1 to 20. That means hydrogen to calcium, and additionally you have to remember the atomic mass of iron, which is 56, and copper, which is 63.5. Okay, so you have to remember at least these 22 number of elements with their atomic mass. So next we will proceed to molecular mass. If you don't remember the atomic masses, you cannot calculate. Okay, so by the next class you should be ready how to remember these things. Okay, so students, this is for today. Thank you very much.